Well, I didn't think he'd be back from New Zealand because Steve Davis, Andrew Seabrook rang me straight away, said he checked out without paying a bill, threw it on his old man's account. I've tried that. Don't work, brother, don't work.
That was some only I could.
If people had seen your social media, that was some gold acting. Honestly, I thought I was watching the Academy Awards, like the young bloke behind the counter about when you're trying to push the account.
I did like it. Sorry, champ. Decline. Not the first time, actually.
But mate, I'll tell you what, it is a new age. We all know that, and we're doing a bit of filming here. It was some good material you had in New Zealand sales. You had your old man, about to be Hall of Fame, and behind the scenes there was plenty of material.
Yeah, there was. It was a bit of fun. I enjoyed doing it, and it's good just bringing people out to what we do too. The sales is a busy time, but it's one of the more enjoyable times of being a trainer and trying to acquire new horses. And it was good fun. It was great weather and good to be back. But I'm happy to be back here. That's for sure.
You bought a few?
Yeah, bought 6 or so. So nice horses, and I guess are they good value? We'll find out in the next year or two.
Righto, mate. One of the most exciting horses. The trials have been great. Addictive Nature returns this weekend.
Yeah, he does. His 2 trials have been great. He sort of last preparation, he did it all on the one preparation. So he had 3 trials and 4 runs, and I think he's had a good break. I'd like to think he's come back a touch better. It's a big ask to put him in a Group 2 weight for age 1200 metre race, but he's a lovely colt. I've got a lot of time for him, and I think he'll run really well.
Obviously, I buy my cars from Chatswood Toyota, but I get them serviced at Altitude. Sean Buckley, he'd be an easy bloke to train for because Sean understands if things don't go right.
Correct. No, and I'm lucky to have the horse, and
still.
Well,
we got beat one day.
The Ultra Tune. There they go.
Having a few jump outs behind us. Barrier work.
So no, he's a nice horse. I'm lucky to have a horse like this. He was a very expensive yearling, and he great to have these colours in the stable.
You jump. I think you're in gate 2, aren't you? And you've got the Global Glamour 3, MEMS 4. So the speed is outside you.
It is, and we'll just leave it up to Jason. There's a little bit of rain forecast tomorrow as well. I had Goodfella in the race, but he's scratched, so there's only the 7 runners. But he's fit, he's well. I think he's a horse still on the way up.
Where's the? I know we get back home after tomorrow, work it out. Where's the? You've got it mapped out roughly. Where would you like to end up this prep?
Oh, we'll just see what happens first up after this. We've got the Hobart Bill in 3 weeks. That's probably the obvious game, and then into the 2 weeks after that into the Ramwick Guineas. But there's a chance we could go for a race like the Canterbury Stakes as well.
You've got Samadoubt running as well, honest, on pace, and I think finds the front unopposed this weekend.
Yeah, and he's been running really well. And
running fast.
Running fast. It's faster than us. But if he can get a soft lead and a little bit of rain forecast does come, he'll run really well.
What about the other horses in the stable? A few good horses, Gypsy Symbol, Bonny O'Reilly. When are they coming back?
They're both running in the breeders next week here at Warwick Farm. And
Kiwi
we've got
Bomber.
Goodfella as well. We've got everything action here. That's that horsepower up above's not as exciting as the one on the ground.
Any young horses we've got to keep an eye on?
Oh, I had a good trial winner during the week called Ballistica. She's going for the English Classic possibly. She has to get in the race. It's going to be the hardest part.
It was an outstanding trial.
Well,
yeah, because you're in 1-2 in that trial, didn't you?
Yep, I did, and the second horse is a nice horse too. So, no, we've got a few nice horses coming through.
Is Addictive Nature the one for the stable to watch?
I think he probably is.
Everything all right?
Great, thanks.
Great to be in Australia?
You know that. Greatest country in the world.
Bjorn. I used to say Bjorn. Like Bjorn again, but is it Bjorn?
Anything starting with a B, but finishing with an N is acceptable.
Bastard N. Bjorn.